Alright guys, today I'm going to be doing my top 10 Breaking Bad universe characters. Just going to let you guys in a little secret. No one from Slip and Jimmy is on the list. I'm sorry, not happening. Okay, let's just get straight into this. 10, I got Jane. I feel like she gets underrated when talked about Breaking Bad characters, considering what she did for Jesse's character and how her overdose helped form Walter White into Heisenberg. I think she is deserving of a top 10 spot. Next up, I got Kim Wexler. Kim was obviously a huge part for Better Call Saul. And I don't think her character could have been written any better by Vince Gilligan and Peter Gould, or played better by Rhea Seehorn. Seeing Kim become scandalous because of Jimmy, then seeing her run as far away from Jimmy when things got bad, and then coming back to see him at court and give her final goodbye to him was emotional and it felt real. 8, I got Lalo Salamanca. When Lalo got introduced to Better Call Saul, things got really messed up. Lalo always found a way to get out of really tough situations, and during that, he would usually be hunted by authorities. And every time he did something crazy, I would be able to say was just, wow, Lalo was just too good. And when he finally died, I was sad because I loved watching him do just crazy things and get out of crazy scenarios. 7, I got Nacho. Nacho to me is kind of like the Jesse of Better Call Saul because he wants out of the game, but he just can't leave. And the way his spirit and morale gets worse as the series progresses. Unfortunately, Nacho wasn't so lucky to escape the game and ended up taking his own life, but he would have died anyway, even if he hadn't shot himself. But I connect more with him as a character as he develops, and I feel sorry for him as the series shows us his troubles. 6, I got Hank. Hank is an amiable guy the entirety of seasons 1 through 4 of Breaking Bad. But in season 5, when Hank discovers Walt's secret, he gets like really mad and irate, and he couldn't prove Walt was Heisenberg to like get him in trouble and get him arrested. Until he teamed up with Jesse and that entire Ozymandias episode. Um, Hank's death was tragic considering he was only trying to do his job. 5, I got Gustavo Gus Fring. Um, No Breaking Bad villain is quite like Gus. Gus is friends with the DEA. He runs a successful chicken restaurant, and he is a very well respected man in the community of Albuquerque. And the entire time he's doing it, he's wiping out the cartel and running a mega meth empire. Better Call Saul takes a spin on his character, revealing him as the puppet he once was for Don Eladio and Don Bolsa. His death was arguably the best and most iconic out of the entire franchise that is Breaking Bad. 4, I got Mike Ehrmantraut. Mike is a special character because of how he conducts himself. His facial expressions rarely change, but on the rare occasion it is usually because of Walt. Walt led Mike down the drain that ended in Walt killing him. Mike was always the man to do the job, from cleaning up Jane's dead body to saving Jimmy's life in the desert. Mike is truly the man. 3, I got Walter White, Heisenberg himself, the main character, the OG, the one and only Walter White, is in my opinion the third best character in the Breaking Bad franchise. Walt has some crazy character development, starting as a high school chemistry teacher and ending as a notorious drug lord. Everyone who has came near him ended up dead and or had their lives permanently ruined. Bryan Cranston had the performance of a lifetime playing as Walt, and he deservingly won an Oscar for it. Jesse Pinkman, the sidekick to Heisenberg, the main character in El Camino, gets number 2. Jesse went from being a comedic dude to a broken and depressed man. Jesse lost everything, starting with his aunt, then he lost affection from his parents, then he lost Jane, then he lost Combo, then he lost Andrea, then he relocated and left everyone else behind. He also had to go through like really, really rough things, such as when he was forced to kill Gale, when watching Todd kill Drew Sharp, going through that entire Brock almost dying situation, and then worst of all, being kept as a prisoner for the neo-Nazis in season 5. However, fortunately, Jesse did make it out alive. Honorable mention time. Howard Hamlin, Better Call Saul legend. Um, Charles McGill, Hector Salamanca, Tuco Salamanca, Walter Jr., Todd, Steve, Huel, Warner, and Badger. I was gonna do dishonorable mention, but I'm just gonna say it right now. The only two characters, I'll go 3 characters to make it on the dishonorable mention, is Skylar White, Marie Schrader, and Ted Bedinkey. Number 1, James Jimmy McGill, Saul Goodman, the main character of the best spin-off of all time, comes in at number 1. When Saul was introduced to Breaking Bad, he was like comedic relief, but got more serious during the later seasons, as much do most of the characters. In Better Call Saul, it shows Saul before he was Saul, and what led to him being a lawyer that everyone knows. It shows how everyone was betting against him, including his brother Chuck, and Chuck's friend and co-worker Howard. I love everything about Saul as a character, and I'm very glad he was the one who got the spin-off. And alright guys, that's going to take us to the end of the video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.